Hey. I don't know if my audio is going to work since I had my headphones on, but I think it will. Um, I've been doing some experiments for the last few days. I was using resistance flexibility as a premise. I'm doing two body parts at a time, in a sense, or two meridians at a time. I started with liver and gallbladder, um, which think your middle thigh for liver and then a lateral thigh for gallbladder. Um, and you could extend that into the leg, middle leg for liver, lateral leg for gallbladder. So basically, you do some sort of uh, you do some I don't know, my language is going right now. You shorten the tissue on the medial side, and and then you lengthen it, and you shorten the lateral tissue, and then you lengthen it. I couldn't think of eccentric and concentric. Any rate, so you do some concentric contractions coupled with some eccentric contractions. I haven't used that language in a long time, but anyway, here's some fun results. One from I think yesterday, and then one from today, and it might have been the day before yesterday. Matters not. Screen share. Where's my? There it is. I'm using my BioWell to capture the data. So I'm going to show you first. This was yesterday, and I did liver and gallbladder. My energy was pretty low, 50 joules when I started. However, it went up to 55. I think that's pretty good. That was from doing those exercises, and mind you, since I've been doing two, I don't know if one's taken away and one's just given me a lot more in a sense. But I know when you do contractions within your body, and especially when you're doing this idea of eccentric idea, you're going to create piezoelectric activity within your body. You're going to create electricity in your body. Given you're not overstimulating something that's already overstimulated. So that's my before and after. My before, my chakras actually looked better before. After, I'm a little scattered, and that's okay. That's putting me more into the world, less into my center in a sense from doing exercise in a lot of ways. So I'm not taking that necessarily as a net loss. My area diagram that shows my organ relative organ balance, I got quite a bit more balanced in my perspective. And I still haven't figured out what this thyroid throat larynx thing is. I'm actually steering away from the idea that it's actually my thyroid, and it might be something in my throat or my larynx. It might be something to do with sleeping. And I could be wrong. It could be my thyroid. I, and I'm hoping to use these experiments to actually to kind of write this so that all that spike that's into the yellow on both sides, which is a compensation. I'm hoping to bring that into the green before too long. So my organ energy here, not too bad. I got some compensation in my respiratory system. I got some compensation in my bladder, which is probably a function. I did the test sitting, which is kind of a no-no. Next here, again, same bladder showing a little, which is a remnant of sitting. So now I'm gonna flip over to the next. So today, this is what I woke up at 57, which again, it's low for me, high for some people, low for others. It's low to start, but it's an improvement after the day before. Granted, I was working that day. Um, Chakras are okay. My heart's a little dysfunctional, so to speak. My diagram's kind of looking like it was at the end of yesterday, but lots of compensation here through this throat area. My Organ energy. Again, I got that respiratory thing. Got a little stress in my musculoskeletal system, and then got the bladder remnant. And what do we got here? Got large intestine, bladder, kidney, and liver, all compensating. And then the after, lots of compensation still. However, my energy went up to 61. And that was doing lung and large intestine. So thinking medial arm and lateral arm, um, shortening the tissue, especially like serratus anterior, and then lengthening it for large intestine. Let's see here. Speaking of scattered, hard to say. I actually feel like I got a little bit relatively more aligned in terms of the chakras. I would actually prefer to be in more aligned instead of reaching out into the world. My area diagram, let's see here, just kind of expanded. It's a little more erratic than I want it to be, but it kind of expanded. I'm mostly in the green, luckily, and I've got some compensation though. Um, so so far that's what I've got. I'm hoping I find that area compensation in terms of the throat area. I'm gonna stop my share. I think I'm gonna stop my share. Oops. Oh, it's been too long. There, stop share. It's been way too long since I've used Zoom, which is what I'm using to record this. And Grace wants to get involved as usual. She's a good kitty. So I hope that helps somebody if they're contemplating doing some resistance training, thoughtful resistance training, mind you, too. That's the key. You can't just go check your TikTok videos or whatever and do your exercise, whatever it is. Anyway, that's it.